Hi, beautiful collective. Welcome into my channel, wherever you're joining me from in the world today. It is a pleasure to have you here and coming in with a very sad heart today. Obviously, watching over the weekend, listening to stories. Some of them have been personal, beautiful friends on Facebook that I've known for quite some time. Those of you, of course, in California, specifically in LA, my thoughts and prayers are with you all. My thoughts and prayers are with all of you every single day. Can I be honest? I pray for every single one of you collectively every single day that you are protected from harm, that God, your guides and angels come in and always protect you. But this is such an intensely emotional, deep time. This is, I said last year, 2025, there's going to be other big events. 9/11, 9/11. I kept seeing 9/11. I've been seeing it again in the last couple of weeks. And, I feel that there's most likely going to be more. And again, I say this worldwide, it's not just in America, but the focus is on the US right now because of so many different things. You've got this big thing happening on the 20th of January. There's a lot of distractions coming in. There's a lot of, spaghetti being thrown at a wall. A lot of this energy they want to keep us in this low vibrational state of grief and shock and sadness and loss and sorrow and helplessness and hopelessness and all of those things. They love that. They loosh off that energy. Spiritual warfare, it is ramping up to a whole other level. In this last week especially, I've spoken to other friends who are beautiful light warriors here, other YouTubers that have big channels, right, over 100,000 subscribers, and many of them, like myself, we have been shadow banned, we have been blocked, our views have tanked. People have been attacking other people in the comments or attacking these people in the comments, and it's just been crazy. And beautiful souls, I said to my guides and angels, how do I even begin this week? I mean, how do you want me to address all of this? And of course, I'm not going to go too much into all of the agendas because, my God, there are some seriously nefarious, evil agendas behind what has just taken place. But again, beautiful souls, they drew me back to signs of the times for all of you this week. And for those of you that stay around, there are a couple of different special little messages, one coming in from the angel numbers and the other one from the little daily guidance one. So I will do a shuffle on those shortly. But your message today is water surrender. Number 39. Now, when this came out of this Signs of the Times deck, I nearly dropped the deck. I was like, you have got to be kidding. Out of every single card in this deck, we have water. Being still, beautiful souls, being in our emotions, being in our feels. There is so much energy. There are so many emotions circulating across the planet right now, particularly for those of you in California and LA, particularly for those of you who have family or friends over there, especially. Not dismissing all of the other big things that are happening on the planet with these wars and everything else that they just want to keep continuing to keep going, basically, at this time. Now, it is a number 39. Some of you could be 39. 39 could be quite significant for you at this time. These are my number cards as well, so they always draw me to the numbers. Again, beautiful souls, something could be taking place over the next 39 days specifically for you all, but surrendering and going with the flow. Now, there's no waves, this is not a beach card or anything like that. This water is quite still. And I feel as though my guides were saying to me earlier, in amongst the chaos, it is vital that those of us who can stay in stillness, stay in peace, stay in harmony, be pumping out love energy, compassion energy, high frequency energy to these places and spaces on the planet. And, I can very much empathize with all of you over there as an Aussie. The Aussies watching will understand what I'm about to say is, they literally burnt us out a few years ago from pretty much the whole east coast of Australia, from the southern end of Victoria right through to the southern borders of Queensland where I am. And, the hundreds of thousands of hectares of land that were basically destroyed. The wildlife was just the loss of wildlife, the loss of people's homes, the infrastructure, their jobs, absolutely everything was completely decimated and destroyed. And these are bigger agendas. And as I said, beautiful souls, it is a spiritual warfare right now, and it is ramping up. It is not going to get less. It is going to intensify. But God wins and the light wins. But right now, I feel as though so many other things with this card too. We've got a full moon coming up. I believe that may even be tomorrow. I feel it was somewhere around the 15th of this month, the 14th or the 15th of this month is a full moon. So it's intensifying the energy. And we have also just completed a 19-year karmic cycle collectively. So I believe it started in 2006. It has literally just finished in the last couple of days. I was reading about this on the weekend as well. You know, think back what has happened in your life in the last 19 years, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be quite significant. Some of it good. A lot of it is going to have been, though, lessons and growth. A lot of it is going to have been losses and sadness and grief. Big things happening, you know, finances, health issues, relationships, businesses, you know, friends, frenemies, backstabbing you, things happening in your family dynamics. Whatever that's been for you, beautiful souls, it is finished. It is finished. And this is why I say 2025 may be a 9-year. They gave me the 9 of Wands last year for this year collectively. But on a personal level, there is a cleansing taking place. Like a clean slate, this is being wiped, right? And we are starting again. We are walking into our north node, our north star, following our true north. That literally began over the weekend for this next cycle. So get excited. Yes, these other big things are going to take place. God is always in control. There are certain prophecies that must be fulfilled as well. For those of you that know, you know. But water surrender is so important at this time, beautiful souls. Staying in a place of stillness as much as possible, sending, as I said, your love and compassion, your generosity, your donations, whatever you feel you need to do to move this energy and move the energy within you at this time. This can also be personally around you. Right? You may be just up in your feels right now, and a lot of that has to do with these cycles, this moon energy coming in as well. But number 39, now is a time to release control and surrender to the pull of the current. And they're just showing me rapids right now. Right? Just going with the flow, because you can't fight rapids, beautiful souls. Right? Going with the flow, because further downstream you are being taken to new places and spaces. Fight the temptation right now to force a situation or an outcome. So these are very specific messages on what to do at this time. If you're resonating with this message, hit me up in the comments. First time viewers, if you feel divinely led, hit that little notifications bell. But you will get the best results by allowing events to play out organically. When I read that sentence, I was like, oh my God. That is the world right now, allowing events to play out organically, because some of these have to happen, had to happen. I feel 2025 is going to be another year of great awakenings in humanity. A lot of us, there was a lot of people that woke up through COVID. This is like the next round, beautiful souls, because there's still a lot of people in the matrix. There's still a lot of people asleep. There are heightened emotions at play at this time, so you may be more emotional than usual. Do not try to temper your reactions or numb yourself. Allow the feelings to come and eventually go. This card also represents nurturing and replenishing. And this is Cancer, they're just saying as well. This is Cancerian energy, nurturing and compassion, us pouring this love energy, this compassion, you know, this humbleness as well into humanity at this time, sending it over to these beautiful people in California as well, and over to Gaza, and all of the things that are happening over there. As I said, this is worldwide, not just in one specific spot. Go with the flow and take care of yourself at this time. Now, a few of my other friends have reached out and said, oh my gosh, this is the busiest time of the year for me. And, I've got this going on and that going on, and I can't work as much as I could, or I've got an injury that's happening. And why are they keeping me still at this time when this is the busiest time of the year? It is a cycle that God, your guides and angels are asking right now. And for some of you, this cycle may only be over the next 39 days. It may only be over the next couple of days. It may only be over the next 2 weeks. But whatever that cycle is, that your guides and angels are saying, stop and be still, listen to them. There's a reason for that. Ride the waves and see where the tide takes you. And that's what I was saying before when they gave me the image of the rapids. Because further downstream, beautiful souls, do not fight it. They're taking you to where they need you to be. Feminine energy all over this card. Watery energy. We are moving now into this beautiful feminine energy. Pisces into the North Node. Emotional healing and growth, letting go of control issues, using your intuition, staying fluid and drinking more water. Well, they're just your basics, drinking more water at this time. Hit me up, beautiful souls. Has that been resonating with you? That was a very deep message. As I said, I wasn't sure how I was going to deliver this one. And your little number card, oh my gosh, my favorite number, 777, alignment. Alignment, beautiful souls. This is what I'm saying about just going with the flow right now. You are exactly where you need to be, staying in alignment. 777 for many of you, like myself, may be your favorite angel number. You may start to see 777, all around you. This will be more signs of confirmation that you are on the right path. Your progress is recognized and alignment is here. It is within your reach. The whisper is reminding you to stay the course and feel source working through you. What is water energy? It's feelings and emotions. Your guides are being recognized. Your gifts are being recognized, beautiful souls, moving you in the direction of your dreams and your life purpose. Affirmation: I blossom and bloom as I use my gifts. All things simply align as I feel the feeling of the divine. Feelings and emotions all through this card. 777 alignment, beautiful souls. And your final little angel guidance card for those of you that are still here. This one, relationships. Oh my goodness. Your primary relationship is with yourself. Now, what did they just say in here before about taking care of yourself? And God. A lot of people are being brought back to their connection to God, source, infinite intelligence. However you reference God, for me, it is God, beautiful souls. A lot of people are going to be brought back to a closer connection, or reconnecting with God through these times, right? And every other relationship follows from there. Your primary relationship is with yourself and God has never left your side, beautiful souls, not once. Even when you may have felt as though you were out in the middle of the ocean and you did not know who was going to come to your rescue or how you were going to get out of there, or even if you were going to survive, God was always with you. And every other relationship follows from there. To attract, to heal, this talked about healing, or balancing a relationship, snuggle more closely with your loving creator. Oh my God, what did I just say about having a closer relationship with God? As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. And I'm just going to say this, beautiful souls, because I love God. Right, there is going to be an awakening in that part, as in there is going to be a God awakening on this planet. because things are getting so out of control. They have been so out of control for so very, very long. God is stepping in. God is stepping in a big, big way, and He loves every single one of you out there. And maybe some of you have been strengthening your connection with God at this time, beautiful souls, and kudos to you. But you know what? Go to God first. I always used to say in these messages, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Always take it back to God first for confirmation. If you stay close with God, He will direct you. Mother, Father, God, again, we're not going to get into all of that. He will direct you. He will keep your steps aligned, and He will always have His angels watching over you. He is always watching over you. Hit me up in the comments, beautiful souls. That was a very, very deep message. I love you all. I am continuing to send my love, my thoughts, my prayers, my compassion, all of the things to all of you, particularly in America, especially in California, in LA at this time. Continuing to pray for you all, for your protection and your blessings at this time, every single day. I love you all, and I will see you in here for the next one. Bye for now.